Hello YouTube, this is Bogra and welcome back to my Minecraft world. There is going to be some changes to kind of how I do the videos because I noticed videos are just getting way too long. They're at 40 minutes, not what I wanted. And so what I'm going to do, well, what I realized I was doing was I was trying to do way too much in each video. I was trying to pack a lot of stuff into one video and then trying to make it short. In addition to that, I wasn't doing nearly as many edits, and Minecraft has been running smooth. And then when I start to record, it decides it wants to hit some lag spikes. Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I realized I was trying to do way too much, and my frames are. I am dropping frames like hell. Wow. Well, I hope it's not too painful for you guys. Hopefully it'll clear up here in a second. I'm hoping. Guys, I hope I can eventually get a better computer. But I realized I was doing way too much in a video. And because of this, the videos are being too long. So we're going to focus a lot more on the videos. Now, off camera, while my frame rate's trying to get back up, off camera I did a lot of mining. I got pretty much just about a chest full of ores and another chest full of the dust and stuff. So yeah, a lot of mining off camera. And we are about ready to start building our new base. I actually found where the new base is going to be, and it's actually not too far away from here. Okay, that's working better. But what we're going to focus on today is Botania. Alright, so I didn't really go through explaining this mod too well last time. So, in Botania, it's all about flowers. You pretty much, now you see we set up this last time first. And you see we do have this mana pool that's about full, and it's filling up this one. Now, in Botania, use flowers generate mana, use them, hurt them, and you can make a lot of really neat stuff. And there's three in particular we want today. However, there's some stuff we gotta make. First of all, we gotta make better mana generation. So, this is your Petal Apothecary. This is where all your flowers are gonna come from. This right here is how you're gonna infuse mana, also how you're gonna use a runic altar, which is the other crafting mechanic, to where you will shoot mana from here to that altar. Alright, now our mana storage, because them day blooms do not produce enough, so we need a lot better mana storage. And that is the first thing we are actually going to work on. Yeah. So we got our handy dandy little book. Oh, I made backpacks, workbench, and these. Workbench, this backpack is so great with mining. Because I've been getting so much lapis and redstone and coal, and I was able to just get this into one block. Same thing with cobblestone, and I was actually able to mine till the 2 million in this battery was, or 4 million was done. Alright, so we're going to look at what we need. So this is a handy little Botania book, and what we want to look at particularly is generating flora. Now we got the day blooms, which are the lowest of the low. What we want is the endoflame, which will allow us to put in coal, also blocks of coal, and to generate mana. It'll be a lot more efficient, and this is what we need. So the mystical flowers here, them are the regular ones you pick. But then you got these mana petal, and these are the infused ones. So we want to create 4 of these flowers, which means brown and red are going to take 4 mana petals. So we're going to put this here, we're going to take this out. We're going to actually put this over here. Alright, so if we go to our mana pool, it's actually got up some. We see that we actually can do this. So we can just, it doesn't want to drop them. We can just get that. And I want to do them kind of one at a time. Alright, now we'll actually do all 4. So I think we're going to have enough. And we still got a good bit left. So the other thing we want to go ahead and use this for is these little guys. Now, I don't know if there's going to be enough to make this, but if there is, then we are going to... Oh, there actually is. Oh, this is awesome. Bam. Oh, God. So there's a good bit of mana in that pool. However, they're not good enough. So the next thing we want to do is get our bucket. Where's our bucket at? Bucket! Here's our bucket. Alrighty. We're actually going to put this back in here because we don't need it. And then we are going to infuse them. Alright, so we need a renewable water source. So boom. We just put it there. And what it basically takes is one of these petals. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... Oh, wait. there is something I forgot. Always forget. Oh, when does it have to rain? Like, it hasn't rained hardly any, and then I start a video and it starts raining. Okay, so the other thing you have to have when you're making these, and I hope this is the only thing I forget, guys. The other thing you have to have is seeds. So we'll put him there. Alright, so let's go back. No. You see chocobos there? Yeah, we're going to mess with them next video, but this video is all about potato. Alright, so we want to drop one of each of these in there. So, boom, 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 3, and then we drop the seed in last. And that gave us our bloom. Alright, so we want to do that again. Oh, wait. Nah. Remember what I told her about water? Ah. Yeah, it's, my Minecraft is being a little slow. I'm hoping it doesn't crash on me. No, it doesn't. Alright. One thing, no, guys, is you had to put this in here every time. I do believe you can get, there's a jug you can use in, what's it called? Thaumcraft that will, like, completely, infinitely rejuvenate it. So you see we got 2. So we're going to do this. I'm not going to skip ahead on this because it's only going to take a second if I actually don't act like an idiot, guys, which I'm apparently wanting to do. Alright. And we just create 2 more. I'm trying to be quick about this, or as quick as I can be. Now, luckily, this does not take mana. So, and it doesn't really matter what order you put it in. Once you throw that seed in there, that's what tells it that you have a final product. Alright, so we got ender blooms. So we're going to actually take all of these little guys up. Oh, I hate them firework things. I understand they're trying to put something neat in here, but all it does for me is make my system hate me. Alright, so what I want to do is just, we're just going to put one of these at each corner. Bam. Alrighty, so we want the blooms. Alright, so we got mana. So the next thing we're going to want to infuse is this, and I'm actually going to infuse all of it, and we're going to basically, oh well, let's show you how to use those. Alright, so block of coal. I wanted to only bring 1 block of coal. Well, you guys will get to see sort of how my resources are looking. I am very proud of myself. Run, run, run. So that's all the stuff I've mined out for the base in order to use it. If we look here, bam! Then we look here. Now you see what I meant by I have plenty of coal? Yeah, plenty of coal. So let's go back outside. Luckily in here we will be nice and safe. Alright, so if we take and we drop this block of coal, my drop key's not working right. Then what we'll see is that little guy, we'll start using it up. Then we'll give this little guy 1. This little guy 1, and this little guy 1. Alright, so they're going to start producing mana for us. Bam, bam, bam. What we want to do right now is we basically want to make this. And I'm going to... Oh, you can drop it all in there. And you see, we've got plenty. So, we actually do have a good bit in there. So we're going to use that up, and we're basically going to take one of these. We need this guy. We'll leave him there for now. We need Livingstone. So, I love this backpack, and here's one of the reasons why. I don't have a thing to create stuff out here, right? But that's fine. We don't need it, because all we need is this. And we get a runic altar. Then we'll put that back there. So this is our runic altar, and what we're gonna wow. So, alright, we're gonna put this guy right here, and we're gonna put it right there because eventually we're gonna put that one right there too. Oh yeah, it's a neat anime. So we put it there, and he is gonna shoot stuff to it. So if we search for Botania, alright, let's go back to the first thing I want to create is this guy. And if we look, we see it takes a regular crafting unit to make it. That's why we made a main steel ingots, but we need to make these guys. Now luckily they give you 3 of them. So if we look at this guy, we need a block of coal, mushroom, smooth stone, and 3 ingots. So what we're gonna do, we already got that. We need a smooth stone. We needed this guy. I think that was all, wasn't it? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to right click. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we want to get our twig out, I believe it is. We want to click on this guy. And you see how it's shooting the mana to it? That is drawing out mana, and then we see that we got that little symbol. Alright? Now you can only see that with this on. And that means it is sucking down mana, producing stuff, doing what we need it to do. It is not the fastest in the world. Now, once we see it's up all the way, we right. Okay, I thought we right clicked. So we've got it all the way. I believe we just drop it. No? Alright guys, we gotta go to the Botania book because I thought that's what we did. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Where's our Botania book? Alright, let's go to Botania book. If we go to basic, I think it's runic altar. So yeah. Alright, we should do that. And then we right click, bam. And we get 3 of them. Alright, so that's how that goes. Next one, Rune of Air. So we want one of these guys. One of these guys, a carpet, and a mana part, of course. Alright, so, and this is basically how you go about creating it. So we'll take, oh no, we do the, and we're 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And why is it not getting mana? Did I get the recipe wrong? No, string, carpet, feather, and 3 ingots. Oh shoot, I done messed something up here. Um, 'Cause that figures. I hope nothing comes over here wanting to eat my brains out. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna make the rest of these rooms. It's all pretty much done in the same way, and then when I come back, then we will continue. Okay, so I will see you guys in a few minutes. Hello, guys, we are back, and we have just created pretty much all of the rooms we needed. So we are going to go through and actually create the rings. So for this one, we need the leather. 4 pieces, we've got that. Now what this sash is going to do for us is basically allow us to walk faster. So we need earth up top and air up bottom. It's going to allow us to, first of all, walk faster. Secondly, it would give us a step assist. Yeah, that's some nice stuff. So we just do that. Bam, we got it. That's our first one. We clear that up. Next, we're going to make the pendant. Now what this pendant is going to do is whenever we're on fire, as long as we're not in a fire source, then summer and fire, as long as we're not within a fire source, then we're basically not going to take damage from that fire. So as long as we're not standing in fire, we're good to go. We'll show that off. And then ring and matches. This is a little more complicated. We gotta create this guy. So this is pretty simple. Just put him there. This here. Boom. That gives us a mana focus. And then if we take our 1 gold, and that's why I didn't turn out 1, and a mana still. We get that. And I cannot remember what the last part is. Where is it at? What the medium magnetism is going to do for us is it's basically whenever we hit something, it's going to make it come right back to us. So let's take all that. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is come down here. Alright, I'm going to cut off my jetpack because it can be rather annoying when you're doing stuff. Alright, so we're actually going to put most of this stuff up right quick, guys. Oh, actually we're not, because we're going to do so. Alright. Oh, the last thing we want to create that I forgot to create out there. Let me go ahead and do that now. Is... Oh, we can't. Alright. After we sleep... Actually, yeah. We'll go ahead and do that now. So we're going to sleep, let the monsters go away. And then we'll go back out there and... After I show you what this does, we'll create the last thing. Alright, so to equip these, we need to go to this menu right here. Alright, so the first, is it this one? No, 1 second, guys. Yes, it is this one. So, our stash, if I remember correctly. Oh. Where are these supposed to go? I'm trying to remember where these were supposed to go. Thought they were supposed to go in there. Oh wait, no wonder. Alright. So if I hit B, I'll open my Baubles menu. I was being a little stupid. So the stern stats. First thing I want to do is take a comparison how I'm going. That's sprint, that's regular. Alright, so if we hit B, we bring up our Baubles. We hit this. Now, guys, when we sprint, boom, 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 we go faster. Wait, we're actually not going faster. Why not? Oh, we going? We're actually not going faster, so why are we? Let's make sure we get this right. So let's go to the Baubles menu. We'll take that out. We'll put that in. Ring of magnetism means that we're basically going to stuck such short. So if we, I have my, I got pickaxe on me. We're going to do some. So if I go down here and I mine it out, what we're seeing is, you see how that's automatically pulling towards me? Yeah. So with the Sojourner stash, this one for some reason is not working correctly. But it does make us go faster. It does do that part. I may have been wrong about the step assist, but I thought it had it. So it's basically going to make us go faster. Let's check the tehn book and make sure that one's actually working right. So if we go to the tehn menu, we go back to the main page. Under Baubles and such, that's where you're going to find all of this stuff. So close says, okay, it does come with the mana cost. So we're going to go ahead and make something, go out here and make something right quick, guys. So that one actually does take mana. So in order to get mana, the first thing we need to do is harvest this living rock. So we're going to do that right quick. I don't got my hammer with me right now. I threw it away. So you notice how that's going towards me. You notice how I really didn't want to put that in my inventory, even though we're probably not going to use it. Alright, so if we go to our workbench and we put this in the middle and we get our living rock, we put it on the outside, what we get is a mana tablet. So we're going to take that out of there, clear that. What we get, guys, is a mana tablet. And girls, you get a mana tablet if you want. Alright, so if we take and we drop this in the pool, that wasn't in the pool. We can take and we can drop in the pool. Now we can switch the pool. And I don't think we got it all the way in there. Basically we get, oh yeah, we did. Okay, it was charging. So we're going to drop that in the pool. We're going to cut the video here, guys. Well, actually, alright, so that should be enough. Basically, you leave it in there, and as you see, it gets masked. So now let's see how this works. So you see, now I've got it all, guys. You see how much faster I'm going? Along with that, I think I get, no. Along with that, I think I can jump too high now. Let's see. Yeah, so I can jump too high. So the last thing I want to show you is the pendant. I wanted to get that first, just in case that one takes mana too and I was mistaken. So you do have to have a constant source of mana for that. So if we find some flint and steel, which we have in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's my flint and tinder. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Alright, so we're going to set afire this rock, and we're going to step on it. So we're on fire, but as soon as we step out of fire, we don't. So, as long as we're, now if we stay in a fire, we take it. So as long as we're not in a constant source of fire, then we will be put out. Alright, so when we're fighting blazes, for example, we don't have to worry about it, because as soon as they set us on fire, that pendant there, it's going to put us out. The other thing you can do if you do be on the Baubles menu, you can have 2 rings. So we also got the mana ring. What we can basically do is you can charge this up with mana and equipping. You don't have to carry it in your inventory. Right now we're using off of this, but I want to keep using that. So guys, we created a couple useful things I've been wanting to create for a while. We'll fill up that mana tablet. Unfortunately, we're going to lose a mana in that pool most likely, just because we don't have enough storage space for it. Look up Botania, see if there's any other ways to store mana, but I don't think there is. So when we come back, the 2 things we're going to do on this episode, wait for it, is we're going to do some chocobo breeding. So I'm going to kind of show you guys how to do some stuff with chocobos. I'm just getting this mod, but it is a fairly small mod, so it is easy to use. It just takes time. And then we're going to look at how to create flesh infused armor. We're going to do that, and we're also going to get into some Thaumcraft. I'm basically just going to show you guys how to research. I generated a whole bunch of stuff earlier, but I don't get the research, the elements I need to create most of it. However, I do get what I want. So we'll go through that process. So if you guys don't know how to do that, then that'll kind of be an introduction. But Until then, deuces.